Now, being vanilla as a candidate, or straightforward, or simple, or easy to understand, often feels quite counterintuitive because we're always told at interviews that we need to show why we're different. We need to show what's incredible about us. We need to separate ourselves from the herd. And I wouldn't disagree with most of that, if not sometimes all of that. But the issue around labeling and categorization is really, really key. And if you can't make that side of it work for yourself, the risk is that the rest of it doesn't really matter because the poor employer is still unsure exactly as to what you're all about. Now, I've got to say, this is typically a much bigger problem for men than it is for women. Now, I'm going to generalise, but A, I'm right, and B, I'm a bloke, so I think I can get away with it. Men tend to have a tendency. Men have a tendency to often trumpet their own perceived or real abilities in a way that women don't usually do. So men almost deliberately fall into this trap of, oh, I'm great at this, and I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. And they start reeling off this list of claimed skills and attributes. And often as not, this barrage just actually confuses the hiring manager and leaves them unsure as to exactly what it is you are. And do you really understand what job you're even going for? Because you seem to be talking about lots of things that aren't even to do with that job. So it's really important, particularly for men, us men, to be very, very clear about what you're going for job-wise, and therefore which of your talents, skills, experiences and attributes do you want to really focus on. And really make sure that you spend all of your time and energy on those areas and ditch the rest. Do not get into it. It's too confusing. It muddies the waters. It's just not something you want to get involved in. Keep it simple. Stupid, another very famous phrase that gets used a lot, but one that we're probably all guilty of underutilizing. Be vanilla, be straightforward, be easy to understand, and you massively increase your chances of getting hired.